There's a guy, Moshe Feldenkrais. You familiar with this?
Oh yeah, the Feldenkrais a lot, because that's a lot of where like my thought process comes from a lot, because there's a style of dance that Adam actually taught me, him and his girlfriend did, called contact improvisation, which is randomized instinctual movement. But instead of us doing it by ourselves, which is I do with people with the blocks or the cube that I've developed, you do it with another person. So you're having to maintain contact in a state of like counterbalance with another person.
Oh wow!
In randomized movement. So it's basically, I always explain that as like the trust game or the trust fall, where you back to somebody and you didn't want them to move, but in CI they're going to move, and you have to figure out where they're going as it's happening, and you're staying in this
I call it dynamic equilibrium, right?
Yeah. That's constant. Tricky. You're given this score, like, okay, so now the two of you have to counterbalance, but you can't cross this level of height. So everything you have to do is under this level of height.
Way low down.
Yeah. So everything is controlled by imaginary spaces. And I was like, well, why can't I take a physical space and have somebody do the same thing? And that's what became of the blocks originally, which were yoga blocks.
Right.
Now I use color, like wood blocks that have 6 different colors on them. And I give people cognitive functions, like use your right hand and touch the red on all 4 blocks, and your left knee and touch the blue on all 4 blocks.
Gotcha.
But the phrase that I give people when they do any of my work is that there's no rules, right or wrong way to play, and you can do anything you want. So I take away all the power I have to stop them from doing anything wrong.
Right.
So I allow the person to have complete freedom to be them.
That's crazy, Phil, man. I like it.
So, and it's crazy because one of the first questions you get is like, well, can I do it this way? And I was like, sure, you can do it any way you want.
Yeah.
But we're so programmed, we're so trained in this idea that I always tell people that someone told me this, and it was amazing because it's so matter of fact. It said your soul will never tell you something bad about yourself. The inner dialogue that's negative to you, that you hear,
right? That's
not you. It's the other people's voices that you listen to.
Yeah, they're complex.
Right. So now you're going, oh, I can't do it that way though, because Bobby back in 6th grade said I'm not supposed to do it that way.
Right.
But you're not 6th grade anymore. You're 30.
It's like this. I call it permissionless system that you're creating from a authoritarian system. So you create a permissionless environment, which is to say you have the authority to do what you will, right?
Yeah.
And so you unleash them from the authoritarian complexes that are outside there.
Yeah, because I have this phrase, like if you watch social media right now, my phrase will kind of break it down into like what you're watching. Like the reason we don't have a lot of creativity right now is my way is better than your way and your way sucks. But I don't have the courage to do it my way, so I'm going to make fun of your way. And now that I made fun of your way and you made fun of my way, we're both worried about each other's opinions and not of our own. And now I won't do anything at all.
That's right.
We're paralyzed in fear of everybody else's thoughts.
It's a negativity, right?
What's that?
It's negativity that's driving.
Yeah, but we're stuck in this spiral now. We're stuck in this like almost like a checkmate or almost like a stalemate, because now everybody's afraid of building something or creating something because they're afraid of what other people think of them.